Please remain standing for a prayer followed by the national anthem. Pray with me. Heavenly Father, thank you for waking us up this morning and giving us breath of life, something we often take for granted. Thank you for the health that everyone has to be able to be here to celebrate with all these graduates and their families. We thank you for this school, the teachers, and the community that has got us to this point. And I pray that from this day forward, we're able to give back more than they was given to us. I pray that you would be with everyone in Texas that is hurting right now after the tragedy that occurred a couple days ago. I pray that you give them peace and comfort and be with the rest of the world and try to bring peace in the midst of all the chaos that is happening right now. And I pray that you would be with the leaders of this nation, that they would look to you and seek wisdom whenever they make decisions. Be with all the men and women serving in our military for our freedoms and the ability to have this ceremony tonight. Be with the families of those courageous men and women and protect and comfort them. I pray that you be with our graduates speaking tonight to calm any nerves they may have and allow you to speak through them. Be with all the graduates tonight as we complete this milestone in our life, that it may be joyful and happy and not bitter or sad. Thank you for the success these graduates have had along the journey and for the direction, strength, and endurance you have given them. Today I also pray for tomorrow. This graduation opens another door to another time. As you have led in the past, now lead in the future. Give them focus and clarity and a calling from you to understand their purpose and the courage to respond and step toward that purpose. May you have compassion and mercy upon us when we fail you. Guide, guard, and direct each and every step of our life. In Jesus' name, amen.
It's my privilege to welcome everyone. I do want to say two things before we get started. Olin mentioned taking things for granted. I've spent a lot of time today in reflection and pausing. I scold myself often for taking things for granted among all the blessings that I have and the things I seem to always find fault in. But I've taken a lot of time today to pause and reflect, and I've encouraged these students to take this night in and enjoy it and store it away. It's one that they only get to do one time. So I do want to say welcome. I never get in front of parents that I don't say thank you. Whether we've agreed or disagreed tonight, to me, is irrelevant. I thank every one of you for the privilege of allowing me and the rest of this faculty to share in the lives of these young people sitting in front of me tonight. I mean that sincerely, and thank you. And without further ado, let's light this candle. I'd like Olin Anthony to come back. Olin's the president of our student body, our senior student body.
You know, I never understood how imagining the audience naked was supposed to make you less nervous, because honestly, I'm just uncomfortable right now, especially with Coach Landers. Good evening, students, graduating seniors, family, and respected faculty. Thank you for joining us for the graduation ceremony of Richland High School class of 2022. As we celebrate this day by dressing up in our finest robes and rectangle hats, allow me to say to all of you, congratulations. We have now done that thing required of us by the State Department of Education, and because of this accomplishment, we are now less likely to live in our parents' basement for the rest of our lives. I am much obliged to give thanks to my parents because they are the reason I am up here today. They have given me the resources I needed and have supported me in every aspect of my life. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being the cool parents, the understanding parents, and the best parents. To Coach Landers and Coach Blair, thank you for all you have done for us and for everything you will continue to do for future generations to come. To not only a great teacher, but a teacher who has had the greatest impact as an educator and has taught me to express my voice, Mr. Osborne, thank you. So for the greatest senior sponsors any school could ask for, to the best student body president, to the senior class officers, to God, and lastly to the students I stand in front of and represent today, thank you for believing in me. Class of 2022, we have officially managed to SparkNote, Slater, and Quizlet our way through these past 4 years of high school. We made it. I cannot think of a better group of people to have experienced this journey with. We began high school in the era of fidget spinners and Fortnite, and we leave in the era of TikTok editions and the shared fear of large crowds. But our journey didn't just begin 4 years ago. It began in good old 2009, the dawn of kindergarten. Entering elementary school, we were so excited to grow up and get out of there that we didn't realize those days, those memories, might just be some of the best of our lives. Those were the days where our biggest fear was losing the Floor is Lava game during recess. The days when we showed off our silly bands and traded Pokemon and baseball cards. When we watched Big Ten and iCarly late into the night. The days of playing Mario Kart on the Nintendo DS and Wii. First grade, when we were introduced to the strangest concept, homework. Third grade, when we learned how to play the recorder during music class. Fifth grade, the year that we had to watch the video. And then all of a sudden, we were now in middle school. This was the first time in our lives that we had to actually go out of our way to make friends. These were, as some might call it, the awkward years. The years when many learned how to change in front of 50 other kids in the school locker rooms, when we first felt those little butterflies in our stomachs that we later learned was called a crush, the years of wearing neon shorts and hoodies believing that was fresh, and the years of bottle flipping in class and receiving check marks for running in the hallways. And don't even get me started on Snapchat. The 1111 on our stories, the slide up for TBH/rate, the posting on your story anytime you had a streak with someone over 100. Yeah, we were awkward. And with the snap of a finger, somehow we ended up in high school. Here came the first homecoming. Here came learning how to drive. Then for some of us, learning how to drive well. Going crazy during Friday Night Lights. Chanting, "Trey's your daddy" during basketball games. Decking out for Spirit Weeks. Joining a club. Seeing that couple on your way from third to fourth period. Hanging out in the Walmart parking lot. Going on car wash dates. Cranking out an all-nighter to finish your English essays and now graduation speeches, and so much more. That's what high school gave to us. Over the past 13 years, including kindergarten, we have learned many things. Over the past 13 years, we have learned so much more than the usual math, science, English, and history lessons. Over the past 13 years, we have built friendships and watched them fade away. Over the past 13 years, we have made jokes about wanting to grow up. We have made it all the way here to find out growing up is not something we should have rushed. Over the past 13 years, our generation jumped from Nickelodeon to Disney Channel to YouTube to Netflix. Over the past 13 years, we went from having sleepovers and staying up so late just for fun to having to force ourselves to stay awake to write a paper to 11:59 on a random Tuesday night. Over the past 13 years, we have dreamed of being seniors in high school until the year finally came. All we wanted was to grow up until it was too late to just enjoy being a kid. Over the past 13 years, relationships were lost and new ones were made to fill the little gaps the old ones left behind. Over the past 13 years, we have been through things that other people may never understand. What has happened the past 13 years has been preparing us for what happens once this chapter of our story comes to the end. After tonight, we will be turning new pages in our lives with endless opportunities for us to choose and follow. Not everyone will choose the same path. People will fade away, and we will lose each other as fast as we lost our childhood. Tonight is the night we have anxiously been awaiting, but also dreading. Once the night comes to an end, we know this chapter has officially ended. Once we take our walk across this stage and shake our principal's hand, this chapter will have officially ended. That 7-digit number that we've used the past 13 years will never be used again, but it will still hang around in our memory. Not only will that number hang around, but every memory made within these 13 years will dance around in the back of our minds too. We're packing for college now, summer is over, and the memories come flooding back. Our teachers who have made such an impact in our lives, our parents who worked so hard getting us to school each and every day for the past 13 years. Everyone who has made that impact is in the back of our minds for as long as we remember that they made us who we are today. Growing up used to be fun and games and something we wish to do, although now we wish to hit the brakes and go back and do it all over again. We wish we could have cherished those moments, Polar Express days, field trips, and we can't forget that extra recess time. That one teacher who made such an impact that they were the reason we got up in the morning and became motivated. The random walks around our school hallways just to pass the time in that same boring class that we all dreaded. These are all memories and more that we will all cherish forever. We will forever be thankful for the people who got us here, just as we will forever be thankful for the memories we have left to hold on to. We did it, class of 2022. We grew up. We have had several years to prepare for this night. We have had friends through the years that have shaped our lives. We have had principals, teachers, and a very valuable support staff that has encouraged us along the way. We have had parents, family that have prayed for our future even before we were born. Tonight we will collect all that we have learned and take this next big step. Some will join the military and serve our country. Some will continue their education and become leaders in our community. Some will move far away, and some we may never see again. Our past will lead us in different directions. No matter who we become or where we end up, our hearts will always carry the memories of our school days at Richland. This very important and necessary step that we will take tonight will seem the most challenging when we wake up in the morning. Yes, things will appear very different in the morning, but we've been preparing and planning for this for 13 years. Because of our strong foundations, our futures are bright and promising. As we all embark on our individual journeys, remember that your success is not defined by the opportunities that you are given, but it is defined by what you make of the opportunities that you have. To find success, you need to seize the day. You need to want it so badly that nothing can ever even dream of getting in the way. Each obstacle you encounter, each hurdle you overcome needs to make you just strong enough to climb over the next. Don't ever doubt your abilities or your worth, but within all of this, you need to remember that your life is defined by the happy moments. No matter what you achieve, you absolutely cannot sacrifice happiness along the way. So find the joy in everything that you do. Carry a smile on your face as you take on every adventure the world has in store for you. Seniors, there is no more living in fear. There is no more waiting on that moment to express your feelings to that crush you've had since middle school. No more telling yourself you're going to settle. No more telling yourself that you're not good enough, because trust me, you are. No more restraining yourself from enjoying life from this idea that you will suddenly begin to enjoy life 2, 5, even 20 years down the line, because that cycle of delaying your happiness is endless. None of that, because beginning at this moment, the world is yours. As we depart here tonight, things will never be the same, and that will be okay. But something I know and I pray that you know and never forget, God is in control. Put your faith in things above and know that your future can be whatever you want it to be. Let this next big step be our best. God bless us all. Class of 2022, we are just getting started.
Thank you, Olin. And now I would like to call to the stage our salutatorium, Nolan Robertson.
Hi, I'm Nolan. I'm going to keep this short to make up for Olin's speech. You're welcome. When I was thinking of what I wanted to tell my class before we all graduate, I remembered the classic book, Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. I want to share an excerpt of the opening with you. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who will decide where to go. I know this quote is used very frequently at graduations, and it may be somewhat cliche, but it is popular for a reason. We graduates have reached the end of the path that was decided for us, and we now have to go out and make decisions, mistakes, and triumphs for ourselves. Thanks to our teachers, we have knowledge in our brains, all sorts, like the Pythagorean theorem and stoichiometry. I mean, what else could we need? Thanks to the parents, we have shoes on our feet. We now have to take what we've learned and what we've been given and apply it all on our own. I think I speak for all the graduates when I say that we are and will be eternally grateful to the parents, friends, and teachers who have taught us and equipped us for the lives that are ahead of us. You have all poured so much into us, and we won't soon forget it. Finally, to the graduates, I wish the best for all of you on your own journeys to great places, and the best way I know how to express that is by using some of you as examples. I wish for all of you to always have the energy of a Maya Rosacea, the kindness of Tad Maxwell, the fashion sense of Addison Williams, the humor of Alexa Wilder, the shooting ability of Tyrell Randolph, and the speechwriting ability of Olin Anthony. To the graduating class of 2022, congratulations, thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Nolan. And now our valedictorian, Lily Barron.
Sorry, I'm very nervous up here. Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family in the class of 2022. I'm honored to be this year's class valedictorian. I'd like to begin by thanking our administration, Coach Landers and Coach Blair, and the teachers and the staff of Richland School. Without you all, none of the class of 2022 would be here tonight. I'd also like to thank Coach Patterson and the football staff for being more than coaches, but for being friends and for always letting me boss around the football boys. I'd like to thank Mrs. Jenna Farbman, who was Richland's athletic trainer when I first moved here, for taking me under her wing and introducing me to athletic training. And thank you, Mr. Zach Bailey, Richland's current athletic trainer, for continuing to teach me throughout high school. Jenna lit a fire in my eyes and heart as I began to shadow her, and Zach kept it burning. I owe my foundation in sports medicine to you both, and after your guidance, will be continuing my career at the University of Georgia to study under their football sports medicine staff. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents. You guys are my best friends and have always pushed me to be my best. I would not be the person I am today if I didn't have you both to shape me. I cannot thank everyone enough for all they've done for me. To the class of 2022, I struggled with this speech. I couldn't find the words to say and didn't know what everyone wanted to hear. It is hard to describe the journey this class has been through because no two are alike. We have all taken different paths, yet they've all led us here tonight. In an attempt to capture the spirit of this moment, whose words of wisdom are better to use than every little girl's favorite pop star, Hannah Montana. I always knew this day would come. We'd be standing one by one, with our future in our hands, so many dreams, so many plans. Always knew after all these years, there'd be laughter, there'd be tears, but never thought that I'd walk away with so much joy, but so much pain. On this night of celebration, we are left with a sense of sadness. Going to school has been all we've known. 6 a.m. alarms, Mrs. Hawkins' jokes, pep rallies, Friday night lights, and field trips have all come to an end. After tonight, everything for us changes. Each person sitting before me in this graduating class will embark on his or her own journey. Some of us will seek a higher education, some will learn a trade, some will serve our country, and others will take this time to discover themselves. As we take this next step, we will be faced with difficult choices, life lessons, and failures. On our journeys, we must commit to making good choices, accepting the life lessons, and learning from our failures so that we may find success. I encourage everyone to never stop learning and never stop trying. Each day is a new day, and every day is different from the last. There are endless opportunities for us to reach. As we end this chapter of our lives tonight, we are ready to write the rest of our book. You and you alone are the only person that can live the life, that can write the story that you were meant to tell. So make it a good one.
That's just cool. At this time, we would like to recognize students who have excelled representing Richland High School, both in the classroom and outside of the classroom. So as I call these groups, we're going to ask these students to please stand. Students who participated in Boys and Girls State this year, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Students with academic achievements and excellence. Students who were Tennessee Scholars this year, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Students who have received the Work Ethics Distinction Award this year, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Students who scored a 21 or above on the ACT, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Students who scored a 30 or above on the ACT, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Students who belong to the top 10 at Richland High School, class of 2022, please stand, please. Thank you. Students who have earned a certification through TCAT, please stand. Thank you. All students who have received a scholarship, please stand. Thank you. Students who have received their Tennessee State FFA degree, please stand. Thank you. Students who have joined or are joining our military, please stand. Thank you. And now, if our assistant principal will come forward and read the class roll for the presentation of degrees.
William Clyde Abels. Isabel Grace Adams. Olin Wyatt Anthony. Joshua Lee Onspach, Jr. Grayson Faith Bailey. Tiger Bryant Barnett. Lillian Claire Barron. Ethan Thomas Boyer. Ella Page Brady. Elena Kate Brummett. Dylan Alexander Butcher. Haley Ann Carpenter. Brady Layson Cothran. Sarah Caitlin Cox. Justin Scott Crabtree. Ashley Nicole Davila. Marissa Lynn Davis. Elizabeth Sage Dickey. Alexandria Lillian Rose Damaraki. James Ryan Douthit. Erlan Arturo Duran. Samuel Gray Edwards. Kinsley Hope Faulkner. Marlena Gail Fox. Hunter Dwayne Fralix. Katie Ann Franklin. Bria Deanne Gilbert. Cortland Grace Gillum. Caitlin K. Gendelsberger. Mathis Scott Hale. Shannon Danielle Hardy. Nathan Eli Henson. Janika Ann Hewitt. Lovely Grace Hewitt. Scarlett Ledger Hewitt. Summer Ann Hickman. Mackenzie Marie Hogan. Jasmine Nicole Horton. Adela Hope Husterlid. Jesse Ray James. Wyatt Xavier Jett. Jacob Shane Johnson. Ipek Krimlaglo. TJ Xavier Lamplot. Samantha Crystal Lawhorn. Christopher Tyler Lowe. Trey Sutton Luna. Tad Overton Maxwell. Chesney Claire Maxwell Holly. Jackson Allen McCandless. Gary Dalton McClure. Andrew Patrick McCormick. Elena Rose Miller. Cheyenne Victoria Miller. Bryson Lane Perkins. McKenna Pauline Perry. Braden Tyrell Randolph. Brooklyn Lee Reed. Lacey Caroline Reedy. Hope Leanne Richards. Trenton Lane Robbins. Nolan David Robertson. Amaya Marie Yasmin Rosacea. Amy Elizabeth Rose. Jeffrey Taylor Scott. Jerry Ray Scroggins. Tyler Lee Seals. Kaylee Madison Sexton. Jacob Wayne Spalding. Benjamin Tyler Teagarden. Kaylee Jade Thomason. Clint Scott Tyson. Nathaniel Lee White. Alexa Lee Wilder. Addison Blaine Williams. Alex Lee John Williams. Sean Michael Williamson. Austin James Willis. Jonathan Blake Young.
If you would now, please stand and join us for the singing of the school's alma mater, played by our Richland School Band. I'm going to back away from the mic. Mr. Anthony, if you'll conduct our class of 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the Richland High School graduating class of 2022. If y'all would allow us to get our graduates off the grass, please, before you greet them, we would appreciate it.